welcome back to my channel, Turnips and Tangerines, and today we're going to make a recipe that I have been making, for a very, very long time. It's a family favorite. Everybody likes it, and it's got 4 ingredients, not including the eggs and the water and the oil that goes to make the cake mix with. But other than that, it's simple to make and it's super good. And the name of it is called Easy Black Forest Torte. And I found it years ago in this recipe book here from Taste of Home. And the name of the book is called Taste of Home's Fast Fixes with Mixes. And I have used a lot of the recipes out of this book. They're easy. It takes a few ingredients, and you know, right now with the prices of everything, I know I've been saying that quite a bit lately here on my YouTube channel, but it's the truth. And so you kind of got to get back to that too. And there's all different kind of recipes in here. There's for breads and soups, and for main dishes. For instance, this is called pork and cabbage dinner, Bavarian sausage supper, and here's a meat bun bake. That's just different, none of them different recipes, and none of the recipes really have that many ingredients to them. Here's one here. I know I made this one, the quicker chicken and the dumpling recipe. That was really well. It turned out really well. So yeah, I've used this book quite often. I don't even know when I got this. It was a long time ago. I'm trying to see if I can find a copyright in here or something. The date would be. Oh, I don't see it all. Oh, 2006. So, that's old. When I think about it now, it's almost 20 years old. Because it's 2023, so there you go. But anyway, this is the recipe here. And the person who sent this in a lot of times, I like, Deb Morrison of Skiatook, Oklahoma. If you're still around and kicking, and I hope you are. Thanks for the recipe. I have enjoyed this. My family loves this recipe. I've made this for in-laws that loved it. Whenever I bring it, it is really, really good. What's really neat about this recipe is you and I'll show you all this as we go along. Then you put the mini marshmallows in the bottom of your pan, 13 by 9 pan, which is right here. Like I said, I always use the glass. And you put the little mini marshmallows at the bottom. Then you put on the cake mix. And then you put on your cherry pie filling. And when it bakes, the marshmallows come to the top. And the cherries go down to the bottom. So you got the cherries are on the bottom of your pan. And then you have your cake. And then you have your marshmallows on the top. And the marshmallows almost get toasted. And they're really good. And then you can top the whole thing off with some Cool Whip. You don't have to. I love to put the Cool Whip on the top. I probably, hopefully I can show you when I'm done, when it's all done, with Cool Whip on top. I already ate a tub already. So I hate to say that, but I have. But I've been really doing, believe it or not, really good on my diet, except for those few exceptions. So let's get to the recipe here and quit talking about that and my diet and whatever. So let's get it going here on this cake. And like I said, it's really, really good. And so far I've never had anybody that didn't like it. And if you are a fan of cherries, canned cherry pie filling, this works really good. I've never made it with any, other kind of pie filling. And today I'm just going to be using, this is Aldi brand. I was going to dig out my really good stuff from Medora County, but I'm going to save that for something even like cheesecake with cherries on top or something. That should be used for something better than that. Oh, I got a little piece of paper in here. Ooh, right down in there. Let me grab that out. Oh, there we go. Give that to the dogs. So that's what I'm using. It's just a 21.5-ounce can of cherry pie filling of your choice. I know I like to use normally Wilderness, I think is the brand. What's the other brand? Lucky Leaf is another brand you could use. It doesn't matter. You know, use, you know, any kind of brand. It doesn't matter. It's just, you know, cherry pie filling. So, and here we go. This is just one of your, you know, basic Betty Crocker, Devil's Food cake mix, and that's all there is to that. Nothing special. I trying to get a little better lighting in this kitchen, and I'm telling you, it is not real easy to do. But here we go. Let's see if we can get that a little adjusted better. I was going through some of my older videos. Oh boy, some of them are really bad, but you know, I can see an improvement, so I guess that's a plus. You know, in my videos overall. That's always a plus. I'm just going to empty the cake mix into my bowl here, and you just follow the package directions, which is 1.5 cups of water, which is right here, and 3 eggs. And I have those right here. There's 1. And we have 2. Yep, 2. I'm on 2. And we have 3. And we need 1/2 cup of just vegetable oil. At least that's what it calls for on here, on your back of your thing, your box, your cake mix. And you're going to beat that up. And it says to beat that on medium and then beat it on high for 2 minutes. So that's what we are going to do. So that back there. See how that works. Okay, now I'm going to beat it on high. After I do one other thing here. Real quick like I said. I think go away guys. I think I need to buy one of these circle lights here. Whatever they're called. Ring lights. Now I'm going to hit it on medium speed and we're going to let it go for 2 minutes. Here I got it all down in the bottom there. One nice thing about these glass containers. You guys are probably hungry, right, Mary, for something sweet? Been a while. Yeah. Okay. Almost done here, Larry. Wipe down the sides of the bowl here. Yeah. pretty good there, Bear. I really do. I really do, Larry. Let's put it this way. You really, I mean, maybe it is possible, but it's really not all that possible to mess up a box cake mix. I mean, I think that's why everybody loves them so much, because they are good. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to wipe up our mess a little bit here. We're going to take our 13 by 9 3-quart baking pan here. Glass, I use glass. I've always used glass. I do not use metal. It's just a personal preference of mine. If you like metal, you go right ahead and use it. I prefer not to. I mean, with bread, yes, I do. I do like to use, you know, metal bread pans when I make bread, but not cakes or anything else. Don't ask me why, I don't know. One of those things. And then we are going to take our 5 cups of miniature marshmallows. And I hope you can see all this here. There we go. That's good right there. Our 5 cups. So we got, and of course, I'm sure this is going to really not come out good, but we're going to go anyway. There is 1. We got the 2. You just sprinkle them in the bottom. We got 3. Ooh. I'm going to have a few left over for me too, it looks like. There's some hot chocolate. What was that, 3? Yeah. 4. I hope. Well, it don't matter. It doesn't. I should say it doesn't matter. 4. And it looks like 5. So it looks like we had, it's a 10-ounce package of the miniature marshmallows if you want to go that route. And I'm just going to kind of push these down a little bit. You don't have to, but I'm going to. So there we go. And then we are going to take our beaters off here and set these aside over here. And then we are going to take our cake mix and we're going to pour this over the marshmallows. You just kind of go like that, number. You guys are eating off the floor there. Huh? We're just going to get all that out of there. Yep. All that cake mix out. Best we can. There we go. A little bit left. A little bit left here. There we go. Just gonna lightly go like this, just to spread it on top of them mini marshmallows. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, looks good already to me. Been a while since I've had chocolate. I mean, I've had, you know, no sugar hot chocolate, you know. But let's just say I haven't had anything chocolatey in a long time. Well, a whole month. Oh yeah, a whole month. And I'm still living. Okay, there we go. Now we have that spread on top. And like I said, we're just going to get that off of there and spread that around. I had to lick my finger. I just had to. I did. Yum. And then we are going to take our cherry pie filling and we are just going to spoon it over the top. And, you know, here's our cherry pie filling. We're just going to like spoon it over the top here and go like that. Oh gosh, that looks good already. See? Just spoon it. You're not going to be able to spread it, so you're just going to lightly do this number, see? dogs are running after something out there. We have some really, really windy here today in Wisconsin. And I mean, we are talking like windy. Like, whoa. Which is going to really make it icy cold out. And it has been. So, guys, and that's all you do. And you just kind of do that number. Set that aside. And I'm going to put that right there so you can see it a little bit better. But that's all it looks like. And doesn't that look good? And how fast and easy was that? And let me tell you, after this bakes and the marshmallows come on top, they get a little bit of toasted. The cherries sink to the bottom. And with a hunk of, a big, not a hunk, but a big dollop of Cool Whip on top, let me tell you, that is going to be delicious and I can't wait. So, I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees. And we have got to let it bake for approximately, 1 hour. Or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. So I will see you back here in about an hour and a half. And I'll cut a piece and I'll show you what it looks like. I will not be able to top it with Cool Whip because I already ate the whole tub. Well, not at one sitting, but throughout the week. So my husband's got to pick some up. So I'll see you back here in about, hour and a half. See you then. I'm just going to cut a little piece so you can see how it's the mini marshmallows and the cherry switch places while baking. You can see on the top how the marshmallows get a little toasted like that, and they get actually, as it cools and you refrigerate it a little bit or whatever, they get nice and crunchy too. So, I mean, it is really, and then you just, you know, spread a little bit of Cool Whip on top, and, you know, it's pretty good. Or, if you want, you could even serve it with some, you know, vanilla ice cream. Why not? Berry chip ice cream? Why not? So, there you go. Now you can see on the bottom a little bit, well, there you go. The cherries there on the bottom. Well, see the cherry on the bottom there? How the cherry ends up on the bottom. Marshmallows were there. Now they're on the top, and the cake and the cherries are on the bottom. And I'm going to take a quick bite. And we are going to look at that. See? I mean, come on, it's chocolate cake. Everything's better. Chocolate cake. I'm going to take a bite. Oh, it's such a nice cake. Like I said. Wow. That's good. Like I said, the mini marshmallows get almost toasted tasting. And it really adds a lot to the cake. And the cake is super duper moist. The cherries are on there somewhere. There they are. See the cherries. That's good. And as I said, a little bit of Cool Whip on the top there, and it adds a lot to the cake too. Boy, that tastes pretty good. I can tell I haven't had chocolate cake in a while. Well, it tastes like very good. But see how it's nice and crunchy? Listen. And that's from the toasted marshmallows, believe it or not. It's really a good cake. I'm really enjoying it. And here we go. So, if you want to try a chocolate cake that everybody is going to love, give this a try. And you'll really, really be able to taste the cherry and the mini marshmallows. Throw some Cool Whip on top. And you'll be all set. And this is a really nice cake for a Valentine's Day or, you know, birthdays or whatever. So, very good.